already mentioned Cardinal Tagle, and we had a report saying that he is among the top candidates for the next pope. Is that already being talked about? I mean, in inner circles, or do you echo the sentiment of Father Jerome Ceciliano saying the more na binibida si Cardinal Tagle, baka mag-boomerang ito? How are you taking it there in the Filipino community in the Vatican, and how should we take it? Let's start with Father Earl. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Una sa lahat, ako, if you would ask me, no, that is, I think, Filipino pride speaking, no, because never has somebody on that prominent position na kilala pa, no, so parang may logical, parang may pagtutugma na maaring siya, no, at malaki ang chance na siya. But if you look at it, if you look at the process, if you look at the circumstances, no, sabi nga ni Bishop Ambo, Cardinal David, no, lumilitaw kasi he holds an office in which he has the most exposure. No? So, but at the end of the day, it is every man for himself. So in a way, para may partly true din yung sinasabi ni Father Jerome Ceciliano na siguro hindi naman siguro yung parang pag inaasahan mo, yun yung hindi pa, no? Let's say that every person has an equal chance of being one. But at the end of the day, hindi naman yan, even if it is dictated by majority numbers, no, you need 2/3 of a vote for somebody to be named Pope. It happens in a context of prayer. No? It happens in a context of the conclave being a spiritual retreat. And for the cardinals among themselves, no, kasi yung mga obispo naman talaga yung namumuno sa simbahan, at pipili lang tayo ng primus inter pares. Sino yung magiging representative nila, no? Na isang tao na mamumuno, no? So kung sino man iyon ay dala ng kanilang pagdedesisyon sa panalangin, dala ng Espiritu Santo. But then again, over and above it, sana po lahat tayo ay pagdaanan yung proseso na ngayon ay nasa punto muna tayo ng pag-alala, ng pagsariwa, ng mga alaala na iniwan at mga bagay na ipapasa sa atin ng Santo Papa.